Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew.
Glory to you, Lord.
When the Pharisees heard that Jesus had silenced the Sadducees, they gathered together, and one of them, a scholar of the law, tested him by asking, "Teacher, which commandment in the law is the greatest?" And he said to him, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind. This is the greatest and the first commandment. The second is like it. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. The whole law and the prophets depend on these two commandments." The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
I've always been deeply touched at how St. Louis found himself really enveloped, would be the word I'd use, by these two great commandments. And for him, to love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your strength, with all your mind is what drove him in his life. And being the King of France, he had the opportunity to really enjoy all the wealth that was coming his way in the 13th century. But he found the second commandment to also be one that filled his heart, and that was to love your neighbor as yourself. And so he saw that in everyone. He saw that in all his subjects, if you will. And he especially saw it in his children. And that's why he spent so much time with them, to teach them the faith, to encourage them to live the faith, and to be people of faith. So I think part of the question for us in our meditation today for us is the Lord our God really at the center of our hearts? And is the Lord our God at the center of our love, at the center of who we are? And then does that drive us to be a people who truly do love our neighbor as ourselves? So let's pray for that grace during this Eucharist.